This is a film showing helicopter logging activity on the mountains surrounding Buttle Lake. Buttle Lake, named for Commander John Buttle who explored the area in 1860, is the major body of water in Strathcona Park located in the center of Vancouver Island on Canada's Pacific West Coast. The 23-kilometer or 14-mile long lake is a scenic drive away from Campbell River. However, as the park boundaries are very close to the east side of the lake in places, there is commercial logging high up on the surrounding mountains. The first stop was to hike down through an old-growth forest to see the impressive 25-meter-high Elk Falls. Salmon require gravel beds to spawn, but the gravel is washed away by the river. Naturally, this gravel would be replaced by new gravel from the upper watershed. However, the upstream dams have blocked the flow of this replacement gravel to the salmon spawning areas. Hence, there is work to periodically artificially replace the lost gravel in the spawning areas. Just downstream from the falls is a 64-meter-long Campbell River suspension bridge that is 60 meters above the Campbell River Canyon. On the bridge, we could watch loads of gravel being dropped into the canyon to restore salmon spawning grounds. Buttle Lake is about 23 kilometers long, 1.5 kilometers wide, and up to 120 meters deep. The level of the lake, which is the source of the Campbell River, was raised by some 5 meters after a nearby dam was built in the 1950s. Beside Buttle Lake, high atop a mountain, we could watch a heli-logging operation. A Sikorsky S-64F Skycrane heavy-lift helicopter can lift about 12 tons with 1 hour of fuel on board. The helicopter features an aft-facing pilot seat that allows the second pilot to clearly see the logs being lifted. The operating cost of a Skycrane helicopter is about $5,000 per hour, whilst a prime log can be worth up to $10,000. The helicopter in this case was making about 20 round trips per hour, carrying an average of 2 logs per trip. Hence, about $400,000 in logs could be retrieved per hour. Helicopter logging is being used increasingly as a response to the growing environmental controversy relating to traditional logging methods. On a helicopter logging site, the timber is fallen in the conventional manner, but instead of being transported to the landing with a log skidder or a yarder, the logs are hooked to a skyhook hanging beneath a helicopter and flown to the landing. This minimizes ground disturbance.
Are you telling Dexter about this, Jess?
Sometimes when the logs are picked up, they take on interesting shapes such as this cross. Rounding the southern end of Buttle Lake, we stop to hike to the lower Mira Falls. These falls are impressive given the terraces of basalt and limestone rocks alternating with turquoise pools. If you enjoyed this film, please subscribe and like. There are many more similar films available on my channel.